Hey everybody, happy day. This is Barbara Kobas. I am going to be talking to you a little bit about a new system that I learned from reading an amazing book. It's called, look at, I got all the notes and I got all the little tags on all the pages. This is from Mike Michalowicz. It's called CLOCKWORK. It's very, very good. It's called Design Your Business to Run Itself. Um, Many of you, if you didn't listen to it, Profit First was one of the books that I loved, the way that he just set up his finances, and we just finished doing that for ourselves. So I would highly encourage you guys to read Profit First and then go on to this one, Clockwork. It's a winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about is this concept that he calls ACDC, attract, convert, deliver, and collect. So I know one of my other videos is that I talked to you guys about having ensuring that you have SOPs, standard operating procedures in place. And Mike kind of debunks this a little bit, which I think is very interesting. And I'm fully in agreement with it because when I just had a transition from one of my managers to my supervisors recently. But when I did that, sorry, I'm getting like all these text messages that are distracting. But when I did that transition, instead of writing SOPs, I use Barry Cast. It's basically an app that we got it from AppSumo, but it's a platform that you download and you install it onto your computer and you just click a button, it records videos. And then you have all of these, they're saved on their servers, and you have all these links and you have all these ways of collecting information. So Mike's saying that SOPs are really great in concept, and I fully agree with that because I've done it. That you create these SOPs and you do all these screen grabs and things like that, and then you hand it over to somebody. And we just had this happen with one of our administrative positions. One of our admins left, a new one came in. We were too busy to train her. We're like, read these SOPs. And there was information missing. There's things that you can never be perfect whenever you are trying to describe a task by doing print screens and text, and it takes forever. And then within 1 second, those things are out of date. So Mike simplifies it. He really encourages you that anytime that you are doing a task, you just click on the record button, you record yourself doing it. You're going to do the task anyway, so why spend extra time? But what's key is how he categorizes it. So that I'm just going to show you guys a little bit about how 109. It's on page 109 of his book. So the ACDC model is basically, first is attract. The fundamental is that you have to bring in new prospects who are interested in your company's offering. That's number one. So you create on a shared drive, or what I did with Berrycast is I created I created these folders. So I created a systems folder, and then under that one called attract. And then under attract, I put marketing, emails, different types of different folders. And then in there, I put a Excel document that has the links to all of the tasks. So if you think about marketing, it would be like sending an email from our CRM, our customer relationship management tool. So when you're doing that email, all you have to do is click record the action, talk to the person, and step by step what you're doing, and then copy that link from Berrycast and put it into your Excel sheet. Easy does it. So the first one is attract. You're bringing in new prospects that are interested in your company's offering. Easy, beautiful, love it. The next one is convert. You have to turn a portion of those prospects into customers. So how do you do that? How do you convert them, and what's that process, and what are the steps that are involved that you potentially have to train somebody on? So say when you convert somebody into a customer, for me, that's kind of falling into my quoting phase. So I'm documenting all of the elements of quoting. So we've brought somebody in, they like us, and then we're going to give them a quote to hopefully convert them into a customer. Then the next one, step number 3, is deliver. So supply the customers with the products or services promised. In our printing company, because we're a product or a service, there's a ton of steps. We have everything from standard operating procedures on how to turn on the heat presses, how to set the settings for the printers, how to get a file ready. The shipping under UPS, shipping under FedEx, shipping under hand delivery, shipping to the different locations that we ship to. So what I'm going to do is our gentleman who, one of our team members who does logistics, is next time he goes to one of these places, I'm going to say, record it. Take a video recording, say, hey, I'm at ABC Logistics. This is what I do when I come here. I'm going to upload that video. So the next time I need to send somebody to ABC Logistics to do a drop off, all they have to do is watch the video. Beautiful. Love it. And then the last, collect. So when we went through this exercise, what I thought was really interesting for me is I go, okay, where are we heavy? My team is very, very heavy in the deliver category. I've got tons of tasks to do around delivery. The other one, collect, I don't have a lot of tasks to do. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs around collecting, we're not great at it. And so that goes, okay, this is an area of opportunity for me. What are the steps that I'm going to put in place to do collections? So some of our suppliers, we have different platforms that we have to go and log in to see if an invoice is paid or not. So I'm just, as I'm doing it, clicking, recording that invoice, putting it into the system, easy does it. So again, ACDC, you're doing a top level folder that's called systems. Under there, there's a folder that's attract, convert, deliver, collect. And then under there, you're doing all the subtasks that belong to that. And when I labeled mine, I put attract all in caps, and then I put bring in new prospects interested in the company's offering. Okay, so I would just continue to start putting these practices in place, because this is the most important thing that you can do for your company. Employees are going to come, they're going to go, they're going to bring best practices in, they're going to change processes, and use it as the owner start stepping out of the doing, the operating role, and you start actually becoming the owner of the company. You need to make sure that you don't lose touch with what is happening every time an invoice gets paid. I know how to do it because I was an operator for such a long time. But now as we're stepping out and we have multiple companies under our umbrella, I need to make sure that the person that is now in charge of it, that as they are learning a new process or a new platform or something that the vendors change that I'm not exposed to, that my company is protected and that information is safe. So really, really easy process. I hope you guys get something out of this. Please remember, subscribe, like, share, all the stuff. Right now, I think I'm at 57 subscribers. Woohoo! I love every single one of you. I need 100 to get my new URL. So please, please tell your friends, share the video. I need a URL, please. Thank you guys. Bye. No. Oh my God, where's the stop button? Oh my God.